Yeah, so today's July 4th, 2025. So yeah, I still have to talk about the Justin Bieber situation until it actually goes away. Until he actually Justin goes back to his own body, and stop looking around at black people as if we're his sacrifice. He needs to stop trying to sacrifice my family members and use the narratives off of our lives for social media content. He needs to cut that out. Cut it out, Justin. Cut out that behavior. You are not us. If he thinks this is a joke, it's not a joke. This is serious. You need to cut out this behavior. If you cannot hold yourself, go about your business. You do not own me. You don't own nobody that's close to me. I don't owe you a narrative. I don't owe you my life. The things that I do in my daytime, you are not to sit around and be watching what I'm doing all the time. Stop doing that. No, we don't think the same. Is a difference between is what he's trying to do is like, oh well, she's a Jew. I'm Jewish. She's supposed to be someone I'm supposed to reflect off of. Not anymore. When it comes to this racism, all this crap, how you've disrespected my ancestry on national television, on social media. At this point, it's not a reflection. Do you hear me? Stop putting that in your mind, thinking that that's what it is. It's not. You are blatantly telling the world that you hate black Jews. And at the same time, you're trying to lie to the world and say that you're a black Jew. And we all know for a fact that's not true, Justin. That's not your history. And at this point, you think my ancestry gives a crap about how you couldn't survive? We don't care. We don't care about racist people. We don't care about people who do not like us because of our blood. We don't care. Why the hell should I care about somebody who's openly racist to the world towards me? And all you're talking about is how you want to colonize and subjugate my life. Why the hell should I care about you? This is the facts. Imagine I just get up out of my bed, just like everyone else. Get up out of your bed and you're going to do your daily tasks, whatever's in your mind whatever's in your mind for that day to do it. That's my own personal life. Stop watching me for my personal life. Knowing you're doing all this, Justin, and you think that's normal behavior? You're psychotic. Listen to me. I'm a Canadian breed. I'm American too, but I'm a Canadian breed. We don't go around looking for war.
You're a cheater.
If that's what's in your mind.
Cheater.
So crazy, man. Mhm. Obviously you don't believe in peace. You
What you
don't.
expect me to do, chat?
And now you're using social media as a tool to go and spread your stupidity, spread all your stupid propaganda on YouTube. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I've been doing this shit for 30 years.
Why would you deliberately try and create a war with somebody who's not even warring with you? Is that how bored you are with your life?
This my country, nigga. This shit mine, nigga.
You understand me?
Your hand is yours, nigga.
It's crazy
That's
as
how you
hell.
jack off, nigga.
And we're talking about I'm middle-aged. I'm a middle-aged black female. You think I like spending my time talking about this white kid? You think I feel good about this, Justin? Get the fuck out of my life. It comes down to hello. Comes down to
What's up, big dog?
You
What's
know,
up?
he wants to exploit my life and use it as entertainment. And you don't realize that you're in America and there's laws against that. And at this point, you can't even say that you don't care. You have to care about the laws. You can't be present in America and then want to brush off certain
You expect me
laws.
to do, nigga? This is my land. Nigga, I was born here. Nigga, they made me watch niggas dying and burning, nigga. What you expect me to do, Jack?
A little
Let's
crazy
go get
ass.
my food.
All because I have to talk about Justin Bieber's true narrative, the truth about his narrative. You were in Canada, you were born in Canada, and then you got discovered from Usher, and then you took a random flight to America at the age of 10. That's the truth of your narrative. So we know for a fact that you never had the Canadian experience. We know for a fact that you never grew up in Canada. How dare you try and reflect back off of Canada, knowing for a fact you weren't even there? If God wanted you to be there, then you would have been there. So why couldn't you accept the fact that you just did not grow up there? I guess God didn't want you to have a life there. You have no damn right to be trying to sacrifice me for my experience growing up in Canada. You have no right to be doing those things. Oh, now it's July 2025 and the clown's still watching me. I already know you're still trying to plot some lie, some weird crap. All because he just refused to acknowledge the fact that he is not me. I am a different breed. You need to accept that. Accept the fact that not everybody thinks like you, Justin. You need to respect other bloodlines. What kind of old crap you trying to hold on to when it comes to my life in 2025? What kind of crap is that? Oh, and when it comes down to why you really doing this? Come on, be real with yourself. Because you just don't have the mind mentality. You don't think how I think. We're not the same people. And you have no right to be walking around stalking me like this. He's upset because he's a karmic and I'm a divine feminine. You have no right to be talking about me in the way that you're talking about me. As a matter of fact, like he said, Justin, you got that energy out. How your ancestors didn't like black Jews because it's mostly coming from them. It's mostly coming. This energy is mostly coming from your mother. How your mother probably didn't. Your mother Patty, she probably didn't like black Jewish women, or she was most likely intimidated by us, or she was jealous of our knowledge that came from God. And it's a clear reflection of this breed that you are, Justin, in this reality. How you behave. How you can't even the boy frightened, like he can't even handle the fact that we exist. Eh? He still can't handle it. You trying to act as if like people are creating problems when the only person who's creating a problem is you. When are you going to face that reality that it's you that's creating this problem, not me? I did the work in the past. We know the history. We know how a certain Jewish people historically, they were, it was, everything was based off of racism. We already know those things, Justin. We know it was your ancestry, obviously, because you can't let this go. We already know for a fact it was your ancestry they were jealous of our gifts. And you're looking for these sacrifices in this. I didn't authorize for you to sacrifice. This is where you're wrong. I didn't authorize for you to use my life for social media clout. You had no right to use me in your rituals. Do you hear me? Absolutely no right. Now he's completely overboard, complete overboard with his disgusting behavior. It's just because I'm being honest with you. It's just because like most American black people, they probably didn't know, what he was doing. You understand me? Or in their mind, they were thinking, well, that was his own individual issue. I don't want to get myself involved in it. Actually, no. Black is black. If you're gonna be racist against a black person in Canada, Justin, I'm pretty sure you're racist against the black people here in America. And you had no right to try and carry that issue from the north over here to America. You had no right to be doing these things, talking about how you want to betray a black Jew. You don't think this is all recorded? You don't think God is recording every single action, every single behavior? How you're trying to affect my life. A person who doesn't even want anything to do with you. You are irrelevant to me. You don't even exist. If you can't help, you can't even represent your own ancestry in Hollywood, that means you don't exist. Your mask is nothing. Your mask is clownery. It makes it even worse how he's trying to be me, and he still can't even get it right. Just trying to use anything and talking about anything. He made a video about he's gonna divorce, and you're playing around with my family's energy, and I hope you end up in jail. Don't you dare talk about what my brother and his wife is going through. Stop trying to sacrifice us, Justin. We don't know you. I hope people understand these things that he's posting online. They're not videos about him and Haley. They're videos about me and my family members. These are where the energy is coming from. And he's trying to, you think you're a part of my household, Justin? You never were. You are a complete stranger. You're an entity. You don't exist to me. I don't even know you. And God knows that. You don't know me. I don't know you. Not one of my family members even know who you are. Even if you grew up in Stratford, Ontario, I've never stepped foot in Stratford, Ontario ever in my life. We don't know you, stranger. Why are you talking about us so hard on social media? You're that bored? What are you trying to hold on to over there in Hollywood? If you can't talk about the truth of your own life, you don't have a career. How dare you try and base your face with the socials coming from my life? You have no narratives. You hear me? Those stories on social media, they don't exist in your life. They don't, and they never did. And you're not to get paid for talking about me. That's illegal, Justin. You have no right to do that. Not here in Canada and not here in America. Get out of my life. Stay away from me and my family members and get out of our personal business. You're an animal. You're just a desperate animal, desperate for black narratives. You are desperate for black socialism because you're fake. I want people to hear the truth about who you really are. You are not who you claim yourself to be. Why don't you stop trying to pollute Hollywood with all this foolishness? You don't talk the truth because you aren't the truth. You're just a jealous, mimicking wannabe. And that's played out. You've been played out for years. Even God knows for a fact that just the videos you posted yesterday, they're not about your life. They're about my life. The spirit knows, God himself knows, I know. And a lot of people, you pick up on spiritual things, a lot of people know for a fact that you are lying. Stop lying, man. Lying is satanic. You don't realize that? You lie so much you're not supposed to reach anywhere with these lies. It's not true to who you are. It's not what you're actually going through. You are demonic and evil. You are a wicked entity. He needs to be banished at this point. Eh? You can only play with fakes so much to the point where what, Justin? You end up in the 99-cent store. That's how fake you are. Oh no, but the 99-cent store is closed, right? It's all bankrupt. Yeah. It's so stupid. Justin Bieber is so dumb. You are dumb as hell. This is why, like, I keep talking about how it's important that, people, like kids, they need to finish their high school education. And after high school, like, you need to go and study. You need to go read books and, like, learn. And stop trying to attack other people's lives, all based off of work that you just refuse to do for yourself. You refuse to learn on your own. You're always trying to look for someone else to try and harvest off of. You're a disgusting energy vampire, you know that? Completely disgusting. Just jumping in there, trying to be my shadow. I don't want you to be my shadow. You're a loser. It's clear as day. I would never go on social media talking the things that he's talking about. I would never do that. I would never act like I would be. I know how to be God. I know how to be the God told me in my life. I know how to be. I know what to say. I know what to talk about. This clown, you're just scrambled eggs, Justin. That's all you are. When are you gonna stop trying to sacrifice me in my life? When are you gonna stop that behavior? Huh? When are you gonna stop using my life for rituals, Justin? When are you gonna quit that? When? So pathetic, man. Oh God. It's the same energy, same foolishness every single day. Eh? You don't think he's a Justin? You're a waste, man. You and your wife are two pieces of waste. Look how they abuse privilege. Look how they do. Look how yeah, you think your privilege was meant to be exploiting my life on social media. You think that's what privilege consists of? You're not privileged to talk about me. You're actually committing offenses, Justin. This is injustice. That's the action. That's the energy you're putting out. A lot of injustice, stolen identity. How dare you? Yo, this clown came to America. He came to the USA, the United States of America, to clown around and tell people that he's a black Jew. Go look yourself in the mirror and you'll see for a fact that you don't have melanin. You're not a part of a particular body, and you don't have woolly hair. How the hell could you ever call yourself a black Jew? It's not true. Stop being so delusional. This is disgusting, man. You're Justin Bieber. You're disgusting. Get out of here, clown. I should drink some more of my coffee. Enough is enough, man. You know when you communicate certain things to people and you try and do it in a nice way, and then behind the scene, all Justin saying is, I don't care, I don't care, I want all the attention, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Keep telling God that you don't care, Justin. Keep telling God that you how you want to continue subjugating my life. Keep talking that foolishness on social media. God is watching you. Ridiculous. He's a has-been. He's been talking about me. You talk about me so much to the point where you should have stopped. You should have had enough sense to stop talking about my life. And you're still talking about me. He still wants to know where I'm at. He still wants to know what I'm doing. You still want to try and jump ahead of me. You're still trying to act stupid. Get a life, eh? He's a clown. You need to get your own life, Justin. I don't like what he posted on social media because it's just pure clownery. He likes to play around with words, this word spells. Like he'll just post like certain words in bold and think, yeah, I'm coded that way. Yeah, we all know you're not coded those ways. We already know that. Stop trying to find me. Stop trying to look for me. Stop trying to hunt for me, Justin. I see who you are. I see you in this reality and I see you in the spirit. You hear me? Stay away from my life. All that's done. What your ancestors did, that's done. Your ancestors were wicked people. And you're not supposed to be my problem in this reality. He's overly racist. He's overly hateful. And you still don't know what you're talking about. And you still can't carry divinity. He thinks that, oh, well, she's over here going to CVS and she's going to go buy her shampoo and conditioner. Yeah, that's the way I divinate too. Do you know how stupid that sounds? I'm saying he's a commoner. You never knew. That's the argument with Justin. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Justin Bieber. You never knew. Oh, devil. You don't sit around and collaborate. Oh, yeah, let's see where she's at. Let's see what she's doing. Get the hell out my energy and get the hell out my life, fool. You don't make no sense. You went and sacrificed the wrong person, you hear me? I'm not the one. That was a mistake that you made. Everybody needs to know what you did. You sacrificed me for fame and clout. That's what you did. You're still trying to keep up with this illusion. It got so bad. It's so bad to the point where like I said, he's talking about my family members. He's trying to use anything from my house. You were never, from the day I was born and my mother raised me. You hear me? Was Justin Bieber ever at my house? No, because we don't know you. My own mother doesn't even know you, Justin. You were never a part of us. Stop lying to the world. We don't know you. When I grew up in Canada, we do not know who you are. You're nutcase for trying to sacrifice my house. Oh, a fool boy, that's why I look a stupid kid. Eh? You should have got your college education. You missed that part, right, Justin? You missed the college part, right? Did you miss high school too? What else did you miss? Talk about that part of on social media. Talk about what you didn't do. Do that. Talk about what you didn't accomplish. Which college did you attend? Did you graduate? What were your grades? What did you actually accomplish? Tell the truth. Who did you work for? Which employer did you work for? Where? Who? It's disgusting. You know, he's a sicko. He's so like lazy to the point where you want to talk about the kingdom of God out of Canada. You know, oh yeah. You think God used you to talk about God's kingdom? Yeah, right. Never. Not your breed, Justin. Not your breed that was unaccomplished. You never wrote the books. You never read the books. You never studied. You never took the tests. Were you there present in them classrooms? Never. Never. Did you get up and do the 9 to 5s? Nope. Stop talking about me in my household. You're not a part of my federation. It's disgusting. He needs to go. Justin Bieber needs to go stay in his damn lane, you know? Yeah, he needs to stay in his own lane. There are plenty of Jews, different kinds of Jews on this earth. God is the one that ordained that. You understand me? For a particular reason. Justin needs to stay in his lane and be himself. Stop lying to the world saying you're a black Jew. You are a Turkish Jew. You need to go back into your own energy. You cannot claim yourself to be me. You know, America's really strict on identity theft, right? Go find some real ID, Justin. But you want to hang around a fake ID. Go find a real ID. Pathetic. I'm just drinking some more coffee here. It comes from this weird generation of kids, all confused. You can see that he's confused. It's because he didn't grow up in Canada. He was here in America, so he doesn't really know. He doesn't know his placements. He doesn't really know. You can tell he doesn't really know where he belongs or nothing. Nobody taught him because you never actually. If you, how old are you? 31 years old. If you haven't actually sat down with God in terms of you finding your own particular pathway, get out of here, clown. You don't respect God. You want to claim yourself to have this big relationship with Christ, and then you don't even know your own identity. What is that about? What does that make you? You're behind. How do you get yourself involved in the church for so many years and you don't even know your own identity? You're a liar. He wants to play the illusionist like you're a black. You think you're from the black tribes out of the Bible. That's not true. That